Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Uh, all right, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Tata Doc coming back with another lesson, Lord willing, for edifying to the hopefully elect. Before I do that, I'm going to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Yakim that's pushing his truth at the four corners of the earth. And all truth and sincerity and in diligence. Shalom. All right, man, I want to get into this topic of fasting, bro. Because in this thing of ours, we behind enemy lines. We behind enemy lines in Babylon. You know, and when you inspired to be a man of the Lord, or even a woman, a sister in this truth, man. All right, we don't have, we can't get carnal about shit. You know what I'm saying? We have to mainly deal with you know, the shit that we go through, and if you in the spirit, you gotta tackle these things in the spirit, because our weapons of warfare are not carnal, and one of the biggest tools that we have is prayer and fasting. See, prayer and fasting goes hand in hand with one another, because in this truth, man, like I said at camp yesterday, in this truth, you know, it hurt to serve the Lord. Like it hurt. It's like it's an honor. It's an honor to serve the Lord. But when the scripture says, "My son, if thou hast come to serve me, prepare thy soul for temptation." So prepare your soul for temptation, meaning because what? You're gonna be tried in this thing. See, you're gonna be tried in this thing, man. All right, because the scripture says, the Lord, he basically calls men out of the furnace of affliction. He chooses men out of the furnace of affliction. You know, so in this thing, man, when you go through shit, you gotta exercise fasting. You gotta pray. You gotta pray without ceasing. And the things that you go through, you gotta go through. There's no way to get around it. You can't go under. You can't go over it. You gotta go through it, bro. No matter how fucking bad it fucking hurts, you gotta go through it, man. And sometimes, brothers get demons on them. Brothers get demons on them. Damn sure if brothers get demons on them, your woman to get a demon on. You know what I'm saying? You got to pray for your woman. You got to pray for yourself, man. You got to pray for other brothers, man. You got to pray that the Lord strengthen that brother. You got to pray for the Lord strengthen you to be a brother, to be a better student, to be a better teacher, to be a better follower, to be a better leader. You know, but nevertheless, the point is that when you're going through these things, you got to fast. Sometimes you got to fast about it. I'm gonna tell you like this: if you in this truth and you ain't you're not exercising fasting, then you need to check yourself. When you faced with a difficult problem, when you read the when you read the scriptures and what our forefathers done when things was when shit was looking real slim to none and ain't got no light at the end of the tunnel, our forefathers rent their clothes and they fasted about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pull out this scripture right here. Enough of the rant. This is uh this is Matthew 17 and 20. It says, and Yahweh Shah said unto them, because of your Salaki. Matter of fact, let me let me go up a little bit on that. I'm over here. This is Matthew 17 and uh 17. It says, and Yahweh Shah answered, well, 14. It says, and when they were come to the multitude that came to him a certain man kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic, going into what epilepsy, like seizures and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it says what? He is sore vexed, for oft time he fallen in the fire, and oft into the water. It says, and I brought him to thy disciples, they could not cure him. Then Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, How long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahweh shall rebuke the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Yahweh Shah apart and said, why could not we cast him out? And Yahweh Shah said unto them, because of your unbelief. Right? That plays a big part, man. That plays a big part in this walk. That you gotta believe the things that you teach. You gotta believe the things that you're saying. You gotta when you fast, you gotta believe that the Lord is gonna take whatever you're going through away from you, or He's gonna give you comfort for whatever you're going through. I'm preaching to myself first, man, because sometimes, really and truly, it'd be easier said than done, man. But that goes to show you that whenever you're dealing with faith, it's a muscle that must be exercised. So with you fall, you got to get back up. You fast, it don't work, you got to fast again. It ain't about, just it didn't work. It don't work. So you just give up. Hell no, bro. You got to deal with the Lord, man. You got to deal with the Lord face to face. The Lord might want to see how hard you want to, how hard you really trying to, seek Him and deal with the problem that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you gonna put the work in, because Jake don't like to fast, Jake don't like to go because that flesh like it's water, the flesh like it's food, flesh like to get what it wants. You see what I'm saying? But he said because of your unbelief. And look, and I'm gonna say this too before I keep reading. You could do a fast. You can fast from anything. You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to get down with the Lord. You do like a fast to where you don't eat or drink. You know, Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shem Mashiach Barakatah, Shabbat Shalom. All right, so where you don't eat or drink. I know me and the elder out there in Baton Rouge, Elder Yaquab. I know we did a fast one time for 21 days. We didn't. Well, I'm gonna say this. I could be over righteous. You know, we did a fast for 7 days. We ate the post, and for 14 days we only drank water. But for it, which equals up to 21 days. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we did 10 days. You know, 7, 5. But you have to exercise this. You have that. That's how you get closer to the Lord. Because real quick, let me read this. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 12. 1 Corinthians. Nope. 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 I want Romans. Romans 12. Romans 12 and 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Lord, which is your reasonable service. So when you fast, you present your body as a living sacrifice unto the Lord, man. Okay? You present your body as a living sacrifice unto the Lord. All right? Because what, bro? You want to be acceptable to the Lord. You want your sacrifice to be acceptable, bro. Because Jake can fast, but be bullshitting on the fast, man. All right, you don't want to be bullshitting on the fast, half-ass fasting. You know, sometimes, and I'm not gonna be overright because you got brothers that got strenuous jobs. You got a strenuous job, then you eat the post. Eat the post. Eat you some vegetables on your lunch break, bro. Some fruits and vegetables on your lunch break. Drink you some water. You know, because you got to work now. When you get off of work, you don't go home and eat. You keep that fast as acceptable as possible, bro. But because and like I say, because I have a strenuous job. All right, but when you trying to get in the Lord's face, you trying to hear His voice. You gonna put yourself through it, man. Because what the Lord, He loved to see the soul afflicted to get His attention. Okay, but let's go back to that Matthew. Uh, so Verse 20, it said, Yahushua said unto them, Matthew 17:20, and Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out but prayer and fasting. So you guys, sometimes you'll get a demon on you. Sometimes you'll go through certain shit. Sometimes you need answers. And what you got to do, you got to fast about it. You got to fast about it, bro. You know, sometimes you ain't gonna get no answer unless you fast about it. Sometimes the Lord require you to fast. See, in the scriptures, well, the Day of Atonement, we're only required to fast on the Day of Atonement, but the scriptures also says, when ye fast, right? Right? When ye fast. So what? It's going into the relationship that you have with Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, man. All right, fasting and being, trying to be relevant with the Lord, man. You know, and when you fast, this thing is a serious thing, bro. You know, if you fast for one day, if you normally fast for one day, then you need to amp it up to 2 days. If you fast for 2 days, then you need to amp it up for 3 days. If you normally fast for 3 days, then you need to amp it up for 4 days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you do that every time, but what I'm saying though is like you wanna build a rapport with the Lord. You wanna build a relationship with the Lord. The Lord you want to show the Lord that, listen, man, I'm serious about what I need from you. You know, and again, you don't want to just be whenever you don't want to just deal with the Lord whenever you need Him. You want to deal with the Lord even whenever shit going good, bro. Whenever shit is okay with you, you want to be relevant with the Lord when everything is okay with you. All right, you don't want to be like that old nagging ass cousin that only hits you up whenever you need something. You know what I'm saying? They say they fuck with you, but whenever they need something, that's whenever they fuck with you. But any other time, they don't fuck with you. The Lord not dealing like that either, man. Okay. So sometimes some demons, some things that you go through in your life, you gotta fast about it. You have to fast about it. Afflicting your soul. That's what an acceptable fast is to afflict your soul, bro. And you can't be having sex fasting, bro. Shabbat Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah. Hey, it's good to hear from you, brother. Strive for the mastery. Shalom, brother. I think you out there in El Paso, I believe. I believe that's where you at. I believe. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah. Shabbat Shalom. All right. When the motherfucking internet go out, when the internet go out, them bitches gonna come tumbling, bro. All right, this is Isaiah 58 and 6. It says, is not this the fast that I have chosen to loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that you break every yoke? Hey, that's what you want, bro. Whenever you fast, that's what you want to do. That's what you looking to do, bro. You looking to break the bands of wickedness. You looking to undo the heavy burdens. You looking to, to be free from oppression. Because whenever you can be going through shit in your life and it can really be fucking with your head, man. I'm trying to tell you, it could be fucking with your head, bro. We, brother, the creature is subject to vanity, bro. If any brother in this truth hollering about demons don't try to attack them, then hey, bro, you need to check that, brother. All right, because demons they got a job to do. They got to knock us off, man. They got a job to do, bro. All right, you see. So when you fast, man, you want to bake like whatever you going through. You want results from this thing. You don't want to just fast to say that you fast. All right. You don't want to fast just to say that you fast. You want to in the same time you want to get that relevancy with the Lord. You know, you get on your pray throughout the day. Get on your knees. See, and me personally, and it's just me personally with the Lord. 3:30 every day. Like sometimes that count. You can see on count. 3:30 every day. A alarm go off on my phone to let me know to pray. No matter what I'm doing. Not saying that I gotta be reminded to be relevant with the Lord, but I can been to pray at 2 o'clock. I can pray at 2:30, right, or 1 o'clock. I'm still gonna pray at 3:30, Lord willing, if I can, because I'm not gonna say every day when it goes off, oh, I stop and pray. Sometimes I be at camp. I'm not gonna get off camera. Oh, y'all better hold up. You know what I'm saying? It's over righteous. You know what I mean? Sometimes I be at work. I pray at work. You see. But these fasts are to do what? To break the bands of wickedness, to lift off these heavy burdens, bro. Because what Satan want to do, Satan want to attack you in your mind, bro. He want to attack you in your mind and get your ass out of here, bro. All right, but man, through the spirit and power of the Lord, man, through faith, man, we hold on to the words of the Lord, man. Because look what else he said. It says, it's not. So verse 7, it says, is it not to deal with the bread? So like, is it not to deal thy bread to the hunger? and to thou until thou bring the poor that are cast out thy house, when thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, that thou hid not thyself from thine own flesh. All right. So, you do these things, you fast, bro, you break the bonds, and it's basically telling you, hey, bro, you give charity after that, bro. You be able to be a witness to somebody else, man. All right. You be able to clothe the naked, man. Like, hey, I went through this, brother. I'm gonna tell you how to go through this, brother. Hey, look, this is how you do it, brother. This helped me, brother. I can be a witness unto you, brother. You see? Because I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. In the times that we in and where we at right now, according to prophecy, these demons are coming hard. These demons are coming hard, bro, and they ain't playing. I'm talking about big. Hey, look, hey, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Tobit 12. Matter of fact, that is the spirit. I was gonna bring that out. That's the spirit. I was gonna bring that out next. All right. But look though, it says verse 9. Look, it says, then, like after you fast, after you break these bands, after you do these things, after you didn't got down with the Lord, right? After you didn't did what you're supposed to do in the outside of the Lord, right? When you're doing it in sincerity, truth, and faith, right? The Lord said, look, well, after you didn't fast and you didn't broke down to me, you didn't came to the throne of grace boldly, right? Humble yourself, you know, right? Because that's what fasting is, you humbling yourself through affliction, right? Verse 9, look what he say. Then shall thou call, and Yahweh shall answer, right? When you fast, bro, when you fast and you humbly fast, bro. Now you don't have to do you don't have to do long fasts. You don't have to do no long fast, right? Because you got to think about it. You remember when they had the woman, everybody was putting big bread off up in the box, right? I'm gonna just say it like that, so to speak. They was putting big money off in the box, but the woman, she only had 2 coins. Go look that up. She had 2 coins, and she only had 2 coins, but it was her last, right? It was her last. It was her last money, right? But she gave it, and it meant more than everybody else putting all that money up in there, man. Why it meant more is because it was her last, and she was giving her all to the Lord, man. And that's basically what it is with us, bro. When you fast, bro, you giving it all to the Lord, man. When you like, and me personally, when I fast, bro, I delete, because I'm a type of business and shit that I do, and I gotta fuck with social media, but I delete that shit. I get off social media. I don't be talking to shorties. You know what I'm saying? I don't be what else? I don't be doing shit. I cut off anything that ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, bro. You know, I don't be. I only deal with the brothers. I keep the WhatsApp. I delete everything off my phone that I feel like could be a distraction, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sex. I mean, that's obvious. But sometimes shit don't be so. Sometimes common sense ain't so common. But no sex, man. No beating your meat. You know, none of that, man. No playing with. No none of that, man. All right. It says, but look, I'm gonna read 9. It says, then shalt thou call, and the Lord shall answer. Thou shalt cry, and he shall say, here I am. I heard you fasting, son. I seen you. I know it hurt. I know it was hurting, son. I seen you hurting, son. But you turn to me rather than being caught up in your situation. You turn to me rather than, rocking after your flesh. You turn to me. You cried to me. You stayed still and waited on me. So you know what? When thou shalt cry, he shall say, here I am. If thou take away the midst of thee, thy yoke, the yoke, then putting forth the finger and speaking Salaki. If thou take away from the midst of thee the yoke, the putting forth the finger and speaking vanity. Right? So yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. When you fast and you become humble in the eyesight of the Lord, then the Lord gonna answer you. Because what acceptable men are chosen out of the furnace the furnace of the fiery affliction of the furnace. I probably said that wrong, Salakia. But brothers get what I mean, man. All right. But look, this is Tobit. This is Tobit 12:8 from the brother. Look, it says prayer is good with fasting. Prayer and fasting go hand in hand, man. Prayer and fasting goes hand in hand, man. Okay, now you don't have to every time you pray, you want to pray, you fast. No. But if you want to get some results, you trying to get some answers from the Lord, bro. Like I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna go on a limb and say this. Fasting is like damn near using the urim and the Thummim, bro. When you sincerely fasting and besieging the throne of the Lord, it's like damn near using the urim and the Thummim, man. It says prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. Come, brother. The water for the scripture. The water, barakatah to you, okay? Now check this out. I'm gonna read Psalm 69 in the GNT. Let's go get that. Psalm 69. Man, trash ass phone, bro. Oh, damn. Uh, Select. This is Psalm 69. And when you go into the GNT, it says, and when you go to Psalm 69 in the GNT, it says the title of the chapter is called A Cry for Help, right? We crying to the Lord. You fasting and praying to the Lord because you need help, man. What is it? I like to say this prayer. I'm learning it right now. Is Azardiya La'ahra Payat by Yawam Tazavra um Abal Hakazakniya, right? It says it means help me not to faint in the day of adversity, but strengthen me. Baba Kusha, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Okay? Look, this is Psalm 69 and 10 in the GNT. It says, I humble myself by fasting, right? Humble yourself by fasting, bro. You know, me, I like to pray, get down on my knees, face the east, face to the ground, man. You know, I try to do that every night, man. You know, it says, I dress myself in cloths of mourning and they laugh at me. They talk about me in the streets, and drunkards make up songs about me, and that's exactly how it is. You know how people look at us. Us hopefully trying to be relevant with the Lord. They look at us like we crazy. You know what I'm saying? Your family members, maybe your ex-girlfriend, think that you crazy. The things that you believe in, how it's never gonna come to pass, not this lifetime. Well, we about to see, bitch, huh? It says, answer me because of your great love, because you keep your promise to save. And the Lord is not a man that he should lie. Save me from sinking in the mud, because your mind, when you get in your head, bro, if you letting your situation overtake you, bro, it's like sinking in the mud, like quicksand, bro. Your mind and them demons will overtake you if you ain't, if you ain't locked in and grounded in this thing, man. And sometimes you gotta talk to brothers. You gotta talk to a brother. You got to be able to open up to a brother about what the fuck you going through. A brother is built for adversity. Don't sit up there and think that, you going through this, man, I can't talk to a brother. Man, you better find a relationship with the brother and run your fucking mouth. Shit. The Elder Yaquab, I talked to the Elder Yaquab. The brother out there in Lake Charles, now, see, I talk to them brothers, man. You know? Hey, bro, we real men. We men. We people, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't over righteous. We go through shit. But we got a better chance of being dealt with the Lord than 2/3. Fuck them. All right. Verse 14, it says, save me from sinking in the mud, keep me safe from my enemies, safe from the deep waters. Don't let the flood overcome me. Don't let the flood come over me. Don't let me drown to the depth or sink in the grave, because you don't want to do that, man. You don't want to get caught in your situation to where now you making some off shit. Now you missing camp. You ain't trying to do no videos. You're not trying to read. You're not watching videos. You chasing the woman, or you trying to chase the bag, or you kick it against the pricks with the Lord. Hey, bro, that has happened. That has happened. These things happen. Okay. But if the Lord really trying to get your attention, he can jack your ass up. He can jack your ass up and get your mind right and let you know I'm in control of this, son. Sit your ass down, and seek me. Verse 16. Answer me, Yahweh, in the goodness of thy constant love. In your great compassion, turn to me. Don't hide yourself from your servant. Baba Kushab, man. Okay? I am in great trouble. When you fast, it's because you are in great trouble, bro. Or you just fasting to stay relevant. I'm speaking from the standpoint, say you going through some shit. Now, brothers fast just to stay relevant. Sometimes brothers fast because they know they need to fast. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm more coming from the standpoint, say you going through some shit. Say shit is weighing on you heavy, or you need something from the Lord, man. All right? It He says, I am in great trouble. Answer me now, man. You know, and sometimes the Lord not gonna answer you right away. What you gonna do? Give up on the Lord? Hell no. It says, come to me and save me, rescue me from my enemies. You know how I am insulted, how I am disgraced and dishonored. You see all my enemies. Insults have broken my heart, and I am in despair because you could be going through some shit in the situation. You'll be seeing what's like just a scenario. Some shit you're going through, the wicked prospering over you, or things that have just say you got issues with your say you got some children and you got a wicked ass baby mama that's really taking you for everything, bro. And it's like they prospering. They it's like they prospering and taking your fucking bread because that's what the system is. The system will give all your fucking money, bro. All your fucking money, your chips, and then now you trying to make ends meet, and then you probably got a shorty and the bitch looking at you like you ain't shit because you ain't really making no money because you know a woman respect possessions and whatnot, right? She looking at you like you ain't shit because you ain't really making money, but really and truly Esau taking your ass for what you got, and the bitch over there taking all your money, and it's still not enough. Hey, bro, that's hell, man. We in hell, bro. So being in hell, man, you gotta utilize these tools. You gotta utilize praying. You gotta utilize fasting, bro. You gotta utilize these scriptures. You gotta believe in faith. You know, it says, uh, I had hope for sympathy, but there was none for comfort. But I found none. When I was hungry, they gave me poison. When I was thirsty, they offered me vinegar. You see, you see. It says, made their banquet. Well, I think that's it. That was all I wanted on that. But I see the brother, he put a comment. This is Strive for the Mastery, 144 Ba. Shalom, buddy. How about Shema Shabrakatah? It says, Joel 2 and 12. I mean, 2 and 13. It says, and rent your heart, kind, and not your garment, and turn unto Yahweh your power. And that's what you're supposed to do. Hey, you turn to the Lord with a wholeheartedly mind, bro. That's right there in Tobit, the 13th chapter. You turn to the Lord wholeheartedly, bro. All right? Turn to the Lord with your mind, bro, and give him your mind, bro. Give him it because what the fuck we gonna do, man? We can't control this shit. You know what I'm saying? We behind enemy lines. We need the Lord to fight for us. So we got to go through this shit in order to get relevant with the Lord to be able to be in his good graces, man. So when he come through that builds up that relationship with him. That builds up that trust that you have in the Lord. That builds up that faith, right? It says, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and great in kindness, and repented him of evil, man. All right. So the Lord is merciful because I'm gonna tell you like this: anything that you're going through, the Lord is putting your ass through it. And I say this to myself too, man, right? Because I be going through some shit, and sometimes, like the first time when you go through some shit, your flesh want to rise up. The first thing that happens is that your flesh want to rise up. And there's a precept, Akim. I want to if one of you brothers can go get it, man, it's in Sirach, man, when it says that if you go fast from touching the dead body, and then you go back and touch that dead body, what is the purpose of you fasting from touching that dead body? If anybody know what I'm talking about, Baba Kushah. If anybody know what I'm talking about, could you post that? It's in Sirach. I forgot where it's at, but I mean, that's what I want to grab right now. If you can, one of you brothers can find it for me. It's basically saying, if you fasting from something, and like say you fasting right now, right? Say you like, look, man, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not dealing with this. Sometimes you gotta fast from a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta fast from a shorty. Maybe she's plaguing you. Maybe she's what's holding you back from the Lord, excelling you to grow, man. And you gotta do what? You gotta fast and you gotta ask the Lord to take that from you, bro. It's gonna be painful, but the Lord gonna take it from you if you sincerely want to give it up, man. You get on your knees, you light them incense, to the Lord. You pray unto the Lord, you know. You get down with him. Sometimes you got the water. Yahweh shot the water Akim. Look, that's Akim. It's Sirach 34:26. It says, so is it with the man that fasteth for his sins and goeth again and doeth the same. Who who will hear his prayer? Or what do his humbling profit him? So if you gonna fast from something and then you go back and do the same shit, like what's the purpose of what the fuck? Oh, Salaki. The brother got it. Oh, Salaki, both of you brothers. Let me read this. You brothers both got it. Thawadi Habashim He got a 25. That's what I was talking about right there. This is Sirach 34:25. It says, "He that washeth himself after he toucheth a dead body, if he toucheth again, what availeth this washing?" Like, what was the purpose of you even washing your hands, fuck boy, if you're gonna go back and do the same shit? All right, nigga, a nigga do that, man, falling into oblivion. You come and say, like, if we got a brother coming in this truth, say you got a problem with smoking weed. You know, you got a problem smoking weed, but you, Lord, take this from me, take this from me. And I'm gonna say this: I'm not over righteous. It's a hard demon to deal with at first. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, try to make excuses to do such things, man. You trying to really get this off of you, man. You gotta really want to turn from this, man. You gotta really want to turn from it. Verse 25. Well, no, so I verse 20 verse what is that 26, it says, so it is with the man that fasteth for his sins and goeth again and doeth the same, who will hear his prayer, or what doeth his humbling profit him? So if you fasten to the Lord, the Lord, hey, please, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, Lord, please free me from this wretched woman, please free me from this popping pills, or please free me from such and such, or whatever the case may be. And whenever you done fasting, and then here it comes again, because you trust and believe it's coming. Hey, Shalom, Elder Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Barakatah, Shalom. Trust and believe, bro. Hey, that demon gonna come back around, bro. Hey, I am a witness. We're not even getting on these. We're not getting on these cameras and acting like we don't go through the stuff that we talking about. The reason why we can talk about it is because we go through it. You see what I'm saying? You see? So, when you fast into the Lord, you want that to be solid, man. You want that to be locked in, bro. You know, your mind has to be made up with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this, like I said all the time. I'm gonna say it again. I said it already. It hurts to serve the Lord, but joy shall come in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's a beautiful thing to serve the Lord, bro. Because, bro, we have the highest calling, bro. The Lord woke you up and gave you this truth. The Lord gave you. You got motherfuckers out there that don't have this power. They don't know the name of the Lord. They going through the same shit that you going through, but don't have no tools to fight it. So they be taken by it. You gotta count yourself blessed, man. And in the scripture it says, like the brother just put up in Joel, man, and he's merciful. You know, it's a strive for the masteries. Strive for the masteries. 144 bah. Hebrews 10 and 26. For if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice. So yeah, man, you can't just be out here just YOLO and shit, knowing better. The scripture says he that knows to do good but do it not is sin unto him, man. You know, so if you receive the knowledge and you know to do good, but you go willfully do it, hey, brother, Lord, not hearing that, just like having a son. That's like you having a son and you tell him right from wrong, but yet he go off and do it his own way and just fuck what you say and just keep doing it like that. You don't want to hear shit he gotta say, man. All right, this thing is not for the weak, man. All right, this thing, what the scripture says in fuck, uh, Romans, obedience, uh, um, you're counted as a son through obedience. That's in Romans. Uh, those are led by the Spirit are counted as son. Led, Spirit, son. Romans 8 and 14. It says, "For many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, they are counted the sons of the Most High." So if you led by the Spirit, man, and you trying to be obedient to the Lord, because that's what it is. The Lord wants obedience, man. He wants obedience. He wants sacrifice, right? He wants you to put it on the line for him. Nothing should be able to be on the same playing field as the Lord, man. All right? And that's whenever you're serious about this thing, okay? You see? So you want to be counted as a son. You want to be counted, man. Shalom, brother Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah. You want to be counted as a son in this thing, man. You don't want to be looked at as a heathen in the eyesight of the Lord, bro. Because look, man, shit is about to get real. Shit is about to get real out here, man. Hey, Mr. Parker. Shit about to get real out here. Shit about to, it's about to, hey, bro. And then you do not want to not have a relationship with the Lord. And when you get in Jacob's trouble or shit going down and your conscience condemning you, wishing you could have did this, or the things that you didn't want to let go, now that's what you got to turn to. Or the things that you didn't want to fast about. And now you got to, that's what you got to, you got to put your hope in, bro. Hey man, hey bro, we ain't doing this shit like just to, like I ain't gonna call it shit Salaki. How about you, Salaki to the Hakim? We're not doing this just to, for the show, man. You got guys that dress in purple that do it for the show. You got guys that dress in all black that do it for the show. All right. You got guys that the Wi-Fi buddies that do it for the show, man. Now we doing it. We ain't getting paid for this, man. You know what I'm saying? We looking for the reward in the end, man. We're not getting cornerly paid for this, but we storing up spiritual treasures in the house of the Lord, man. All right. So you want to make sure your table is fully furnished whenever you coming unto the Lord. You want to make sure you bringing you maximizing your talent that the Lord has given you in this thing, bro. All right. And if you don't know, you don't know certain things, you don't know what your talent is, or you don't know, you need to fast about that, man. You know, fasting is what you got to do in this thing, bro. It ain't about just bringing out precepts every weekend. This ain't about you. You can know all the precepts in the world, man, but you need to get in. You need to get down with the Lord, man. That's where it's at, getting down with the Lord, bro. And that's how you get closer with the affliction of your soul, man. Right? You afflict your soul, man. And it ain't like them fucking gutter rats over there. They take a strap and whack their back. You know what I'm saying? I done seen that, man. Idiots, you know. So, man, that was all that was on my spirit, man. Lord willing, this is edifying to the hope of the elect, man. I'm going to say shalom, Yahweh Shemel, Shabarak, and Thumb, shalom, man. We almost out of here. And double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Shalom. Damn.